Hey, Coach.
How are you?
Guess a better Monday than last week, a little cooler, and coming off a couple of wins. I mean, how nice is it to, and what's the mood with the team after, two W's?
It's very good. It's obviously you want to get off to a good start in conference, and especially on the road. So everyone's very, very pleased with that result, and the coaching staff's pleased as well with the effort that the guys put in. It was one of our more complete games, over 90 minutes, so it's a good sign.
And talk about the week coming up with, 2 games this week, is that right? 2 weeks?
Yes, we're at
2
home.
games.
We're at home this Wednesday against Cal State Northridge, and they're a very good team. They've come off 2 results, a 4-0 win over Air Force and a 3-0 win at Cal State Fullerton. So they're on a high themselves coming into Cal Poly this Wednesday.
And then Irvine, right? Is that Saturday's game?
And Irvine, down at Irvine.
Are they ranked again? Are they?
They're one of the best teams in the country.
Yeah.
They've scored 25 goals and given up 3. It's ranked 12th in the nation. Very good team.
Coach, just kind of talk about your new starting goalie, Brett. I mean, rough first game out there and then bounced back last week and got a Player of the Week award. Just kind of talk about his confidence in his play and what you've seen.
I think that's really what it was confidence. So, we recruited Brett here because he is a good goalkeeper. He's a very good goalkeeper. And, earlier in the preseason, he broke his hand. And so he was out for 6 weeks. The timing couldn't have been better. He got back when Patrick McLean, our starting goalkeeper, was injured. So McLean got hurt in the Indiana game, and Brett's cast came off that same week. So he came in that first game, against LMU. It was literally his 3rd training after 6 weeks. So he had a tough start to it. A few of those goals he couldn't have saved. It was more on our team defense. But he's a very good keeper. He just needs the games. He needs the minutes and the experience. And he showed that he had a near-perfect game at Riverside. He made the one big save that you always ask your goalkeeper to make. You're going to have to make a game-saving, a goal-saving save. He did that, and the rest, he was just very reliable, caught all the crosses, distributed well, communicated well. So we're happy we have 2 good goalkeepers.
What is it about your team and seems to always get back on track right before conference or right in the beginning of conference? Just kind of talk about, do you credit your tough non-conference schedule? And
I think that's it. Every year we play a tough non-conference schedule. I could go out and put a different schedule together and we'd have a better record. But the idea is to challenge yourself, and that's what we did, going to play at Notre Dame, at Indiana, on the road at Denver, Air Force. That's the idea. And our goal is not to be nationally ranked. Our goal is to get top 4 in our conference, which is a very tough conference, make it to that conference playoff, and then put yourself into a 2-game playoff for the NCAA playoffs.
As far as your team offensively, you came out on Wednesday and just attacked more, it seemed like, than the LMU game. Just kind of talk about how you think the offense is looking and if it's clicking better than it has at any point this season.
Well, we've been experimenting, and we've used 2 different styles of play, systems of play. We've played with 2 strikers up top, and we've played in a 4-3-3, a striker and a couple wingers, trying to teach them both, trying to get things stimulated. It takes a little while to learn both systems, but now we're getting closer. We're 8 games in now, and the movement's a lot better. We're becoming a little bit more dynamic. It was good to outshoot an opponent on the road. The game before, Riverside had beaten LMU or tied LMU, but outshot them 28-16. That was a team that beat us. So we took a little more initiative, and over the course of the game, especially in the second half, you could see that momentum was shifting our way, and our passing was there. We were creating more opportunities. So that was a good sign.